Can someone please explain this to me? I genuinely want to know why people say stuff like, oh, of course it's a Roblox kid, or of course it's a Fortnite kid. Like, I think I know I play Roblox, you don't need to tell me. And what's wrong with it? Yes, I know it's pretty old, but does that really matter? Does it really bother you?
Okay, so get this. You make 10 meals, you're not a cook. You make 20 paintings, you're not an artist. But you kill one person.
I do not understand where the part vacation is in summer vacation. Like, we would get 10 pages homework, and they'd be like, you have 2 months, and even before the vacation would start, the flappy wapy jappy lapy school would already give the exam timetable and portions, and then they will be like, study in air vacation. Then the teachers would say, go out, play, don't be lazy and sit on your phone. Well, bestie, when I meet you after the 2 months, then I will tell you and remind you that I have to go out, so that's why I didn't do the 10-page homework, which you gave, hun.
When I was little, I found my mom's credit card, and being a 6-year-old, I saw my mom putting the credit card on her phone, and I knew how she did it. So, I decided that I was going to put it on my phone. So, I put it on my phone, and I was downloading Roblox, because I thought, hey, I can play with my friends here. That day, I spent $2,000 worth of freaking money on Robux. Let's just say a lot of my friends thought I was really cool and rich. When my mom found out, I hid from her for seriously like a day. And then once I got in there, she wasn't mad. She just said I was Captain Robux.
My daughter Savannah is the CEO of faking illness to get out of school. So when she does not feel like being there, she will go to the nurse's office and complain to them that she is really not feeling good, so that they call me and I have to go get her. Well, one day after this happens, I walk into the administrative office and everybody is really concerned because Savannah is sitting in a chair like so dramatically like, hi, Mom. And like when I saw her, I burst out laughing. I was like, oh my God, are you okay? And everybody looked at me like I was some really bad mom. Like, oh my God, why aren't you more concerned? But as we were walking out, she was walking really slow and actually didn't look good. So even I was a little concerned. I was like, oh my God, honey, are you okay? Until we got to the car when Savannah looks at me and goes, you know what, Mom? I feel better now. And I was like, Savannah, are you serious? And she's like, Mom, do you maybe want to go to Starbucks and have like a girls' day? And I was like, honey, what kind of question is that? You know I do.
Yesterday, my friend and I, we went to the pool and there was a bird who had been thrown into a bush and it had been sitting there for 2 days. So I grabbed it, brought it up to my apartment. It looked like it had like a broken leg or whatever. And I've had a bird before fly into my window, and I put it in a brown paper bag, put it in my bathroom in the dark for like 3 hours, and then I let it go outside because I guess that's what you're supposed to do with birds that have concussions. So I pretty much thought that I would just take this guy to the wildlife rescue center here in Florida, but they weren't open yesterday by the time that I had found him. So I had plans to take him this morning, and I made sure that I had a heating pad and everything there for him, but he ended up dying.
Then how are you getting money out of an ATM machine? The tones! The tones? The tones! Okay, we keep saying the tones, but I still have no idea what the tones means.
Push the buttons! See? Every time you press one of those number buttons, you can hear a beep.
And this is big news there in your bunny brain?
Oh yeah, because I started thinking of that old song, take me down to the basement, fill the buckets with cheese.
Wait, no.
What?
That's take me out to the ball game.
Huh?
Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd.
Those lyrics make no sense. Anyway, I started wondering if I could play that song with these number buttons. See? Take me down to the basement, fill the buckets with cheese.
Okay, here's some random things that we all have done as kids. For example, balancing the light switch button. Whenever I had to be like turn on or off the lights, I always try to balance the light switch button, and I still do it sometimes. Like, for example, one more example, talking or singing in a fan to sound like a robot. So you know how in summer we would sit next to a fan, so we would always talk or sing in it, and we would sound like a robot. This is off topic, but it is just me, or like whenever I see a typo, I'll look at my keyboard to see if those two keys are closed or not.
Don't break anyone's heart. They only have one, but they have 206 bones. So...
Alright, let's be honest here. Did school even exist during COVID times? Like, we would have online school. I didn't even need to wake up to get ready or anything. I was just in my bed the whole time, and I woke up like 2 minutes before school started. The real thing that's scary is when the teacher calls on you and your face is a mess, you're eating your favorite snacks, you're FaceTiming your friends while playing Roblox, and you just make up an excuse and say that your microphone is broken in the chat or your camera is not working. I don't think the teacher believed us, but I don't think there was anything they could do.
My mother's first language is Spanish, so sometimes when I talk to her in English, she'll forget a word or two, but not a problem. She'll just create new words no one else was brave enough to use. She took my little cousins to the mall once, and this is what she told me when she got back. She was like, "It was so cute. I took the kids on one of those, El Horse Tornado or whatever. You know what it is. I'm sorry. El Horse Tornado? I'm gonna need you to elaborate." And she was like, "You know what I'm talking about. You put that attitude down, you put it down." I was like, "Okay, putting it down. Sorry." She said, "Don't try me. I'll kick your ass." And I was like, "You don't need to kick my ass. Put me in a horse tornado. I'll be terrified. You think you're funny?" "Mom, how would you act if someone said that to you in Spanish? Tornado de caballos. That sounds horrifying." She was like, "Okay, that's pretty funny." Merry-go-round, by the way. It was a merry-go-round.
Okay, but there are some things that will always get on my nerves. And those things are unnecessary, mean replies / comments. Like, if you're having a bad day and you're already one step away from a mental breakdown, then, after anything you say, someone says something like, "Did I ask?" Or, "No one cares." That would literally be my last straw. Or, oh my god, when you ask your friend, "Oh, what's the time?" and they reply with, "Time for you to get a watch." Like, no! I need the time right now, not an attitude. Just give it to me.
In primary school, it would be home time and all the parents are standing outside waiting for the teacher to let you go. And then suddenly a very, very serious crime happens in the classroom. Your teacher has discovered that there is one glue stick without a lid on it. She would say, "Excuse me, everyone. Where is the missing glue stick lid? You are not leaving until somebody finds it." Everyone is on their hands and knees, desperate to find the stupid piece of plastic. Like love, it's only a piece of plastic. Nobody wants to steal it. No one wants to sell it. It's worthless.
Or am I the only one, when I'm on YouTube, basically, an ad pops up and it's Grammarly? So, basically, it goes, "Do you ever need help with your writing? Well, we got the..." No! No! I don't need help! I've gotten through elementary school, okay? And I'm currently in middle school, so yes! Thank you.
Having a bad day, I just thought it'd be nice for you to know that a girl who used to be in my class posted a thing to her story that was like, "Oh, like, honest opinions about me, please." And she responded to her own story and said, "Oh my gosh, you're the Heather. Queen Heather. You are the main character. You are so pretty and talented." This would have been fine if she didn't screenshot her own response and post it to her story with her username still clearly attached. It was so in character. She was like, "Oh my god, you guys, stop. Like, why does everyone think I'm the Heather?" I can't do this today.
It can't be just me. You miss one day of school and then the teachers let you go home early and it hasn't even been half a day. Ariana Grande shows up to teach your music lesson. There's a massive water balloon fight at lunchtime. All sorts of tea, nothing compared to what you've seen before. Movies in English, along with a school trip to a theme park. You meet famous TikTokers and get their merch for free. And then you never hear the end of the day you missed again. Right, that's it. I can't anymore with these stupid friend requests. Why can't the friend request come at the top of your screen, not covering the jump button? I absolutely hate it. I was just about to make it to the top of like 40 stages, and then I got a friend request. I accidentally pressed accept instead of jump, and then I fell! Thanks a lot, Unicorn Lover 568.
Said that almost 69% of you guys have called your teacher's mom or dad. And if you haven't, lucky you. Because oh my gosh, it is the most embarrassing thing ever. For example, your teacher is handing you something and you go like, thank you, Mom. And then there is this awkward silence. The whole class turns around and stares at you. And then they start laughing. Oh, and I bet that 99 of you guys have cheated on a test, and if you haven't, you're lying. The most annoying person that could ever exist is that one kid that asks for homework. The teacher would be like, alright, it's the end of the lesson, class dismissed. And we would all be in a good mood because they forgot about assigning us work. But then, this stupid mother trucker would go like, miss, what about the homework? Benjamin, you little rat. Why would you do that? We got away with not having homework. Then the teacher gives like 8 double-sided pages of work to do. Thanks a lot, Benjamin.